Volume 3, Number 10, A Single Red Rose. As Miss Yokoshami was working on her rose bush, she found this beautiful red rose blooming in the garden. This is perfect. This will be the one rose that I believe will springboard for a romantic experience. This is the one that I choose to give to both Grace and Michael. It's growing beautifully. I can't wait. I think I will have. Mm, I should wait. I should wait and get this collection of items together and talk it over with. Mm, I don't know. I'm undecided. Should I go ahead and cut it now? Mm, I'm going to do it. So as Miss Yakushami decides to trim it and then prune it and then cut it, she cuts a single red rose from her rose bush. She wraps it in wrapping paper, the tissue paper that is, and gets it ready. I must wait for my grandson to come home. He's going to be the one to give it to her. I know it's early, but why not? We're going to celebrate Valentine's Day. And she's going to do her dance, and then the performance will be perfect. It's a perfect start to kicking off Valentine's Day. I can see it now. Jenny's going to dance. Origami, the secret will be out. And then they'll know how hard the children have worked. I can't wait. As Mrs. Yakushami thinks over exactly what the plan is, how Grace and Michael are going to learn how Elijah's been working hard on his origami and his gift for both Michael and Grace and the dance performance. I can't wait to see what this is going to turn out to be. Their anniversary gift is going to be so perfect. As she relishes in this idea, what origami and this dance is going to be like. I can see it now, how beautiful this will be. So Mrs. Origami said, since the weather is still really nice, I'm going to go in the Japanese tea house and start plucking around my garden. So Mrs. Yakishami got to work. She got her garden gloves on and started working on the garden around the tea house. Oh, it's starting to look like a real garden house. Oh, I don't know. The new rose bush around the garden house is going to be exactly what I wanted it to be last year. Now I have a chance to make it look exactly the way I wanted it to be. And since this year is the perfect time of year to get ready early, it's going to look perfect. I don't know if I should plant it now, but I certainly have a chance to get a head start. Who's to say? I'm going to have the best garden in the yard, or at least in the neighborhood, that is. They're going to be so surprised. Relax. I just think I can't wait till it's really warmer and better every day. As every day approaches spring, I just get so excited at this idea of a beautiful spring garden. This excites me so much. Thank you, my angel, Zayo, for listening to my thoughts on this. As she's hard at work, Miss Origami is going to be so pretty once they're finished with their origami project. And that's the end of that conversation as we go on to the next idea. So Miss Yakashami goes inside as she cleans up her garden gloves and everything and wipes off her knees and goes inside. I certainly need to clean up my succulents and I'm finished for the day. That's it. And Grace overhears this and wonders what's going on. Oh, Miss Yokoshami. Grace, what's going on? Oh, I was just wondering what you were up to. I was just admiring your Japanese tea house. I'm wondering what you were up to. Who were you talking to? I was talking to Zayo, my angel. Oh, you were? Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, I talk to Zayo every day. Zayo is my best friend, as you know. Aw, so sweet, said Grace. Grace often wonders from time to time how lonely Miss Yakashami is. Ah, well, I just got up from a nap myself, and I know the kids are coming home from school here shortly because mom and dad left. Oh, they did. Hmm. Well, why don't we go upstairs and let's have some Japanese tea? Oh, that would be perfect. The garden looks beautiful, and of course, the Japanese tea house looks always gorgeous as always. Oh, I was just over there, said Miss Yakishami. And it is such a pleasant place to be. You should spend some time alone there, Grace. It's called escape. You need to escape once in a while. You're free to do that once in a while. Like relax. It's called R for relax. Oh, oh really? Said Grace. I'll take you up on that. Yeah, you're free to do that. Why not? I would like to spend more time with you. Oh, I know. You know, with having a toddler, well, you call her a toddler. She's not quite there yet. She's still a baby in a lot of ways. Yeah, that's true. Let's go upstairs, Mrs. Yokoshami. Let's have some Japanese tea. Yes, let me clean myself off and I'll be right up, okay? Okay, sounds great. I'll go ahead and start the tea. Okay, don't forget the herbs, okay? Yes, I won't forget, said Grace. As Grace makes herself up the stairs, she starts the tea by boiling the water. And then Miss Yakushami says, Did you start the tea? No, I didn't. I just started boiling the water. Oh, good, because I have a special herb that I want to use. So Mrs. Yakushami starts the tea. In comes Grandma and Grandpa with the kids. Oh, children, says Mrs. Yakushami. It is so good to see my grandchildren. Oh, look at this. And they looked like they had seen a ghost. Grace, what is going on with the kids? Oh, they look tired. Mommy, said Jenny, I'm exhausted. I had a long day. Oh, you did. And so did Elijah. They both look tired. Has it been that long of a day? Yes, it has been a long day. I'm tired. You don't feel up to doing anything? No. We're both very tired for some reason. Oh, really? I hope you're not coming down with anything. Mommy, if it's okay, can we do our homework after we wake up from a nap? Yeah, of course. You're not usually the napping type. Go ahead and get your school clothes off and put on your pajamas, and we'll start dinner here shortly. Are you sure you don't want any snack? No, we'll tell you about school later. Did anything happen at school? No, it was nothing about that. We're just sleepy. You're both sleepy? Okay, I hope you're not feeling unwell. No, tired. It's been a long couple days. Are you worn down? Ye- yes, tired, Mommy. Just tired. Tired of being overworked. Tired of seeing a lot of things. I just hope that we can at least relax a little more. Oh, I didn't know you were tired, son. Honey, said Mrs. Yokoshami, would you like Japanese tea? Are you making Japanese tea? Said Elijah. Aw, well, just relax, Mom and Grandma. We're going to go upstairs and take our school clothes off and take a nap. We're going to put our pajamas on. Okay? Okay, if you insist. As they hurry upstairs, apparently they were exhausted. School must have been exhausting. For them to be in a rush to take a nap is unusual. Boy, that's unusual, said Grace. Yeah, Grandma and Grandpa thought that was unusual too. Both of them are exhausted. I guess today was just a long day. They must not have slept well. I don't know, said Grace. I've never seen them both exhausted like that. You know, sometimes the weather has a way of doing things. I don't know. Maybe just other people being sick, maybe just being worn down. I don't get that. Just let them get the rest. They need their rest, says Mrs. Yokoshami. Let's have our Japanese tea. And of course, Adrian joined, and so did Tom. As the four of them joined and drank their Japanese tea, Miss Yakushami presented the red rose to Grace. Well, no time is better than the present, said Mrs. Yakushami. I have a gift for you. I wanted to give you an early Valentine's Day gift. This is from the rose bush. And she presented the red rose that was in the white tissue paper. I hope you like it. It's from my rose bush. And she opened up in this beautiful red rose. Oh, wow, Grace said. This is so beautiful. This is better than any red rose I've seen, in, even in a florist. Oh, wow, said Tom. And Adrian said, oh, that's a gorgeous rose. That's from your red rose bush? Yes, said Mrs. Yokoshami. I had to give it to her as the early gift because this is the gift from the grandchildren, too. It's part of many gifts for your anniversary, said Mrs. Yokoshami. Wow, this is so beautiful. I call it the tea rose because it belongs from the tea house. Wow, that makes sense. Tea rose from the tea house, said Jackie. Oh, wow, I'm so excited. Jackie's a neighbor from up the street that just popped in. Jackie, what are you doing? I just saw the rose. That's almost as good as the rose bush that I seen in the Better Homes and Garden. Jackie just popped in and overheard the conversation about the roses. Come on in. Would you like Japanese tea? Oh, I would love it. So Jackie joins into the conversation, and they're all having Japanese tea. And before you know it, the conversation just grew. Jackie, I haven't seen you in so long. Jackie, I'd like to introduce you to my parents, my mom, Adrian, Tom, my dad. These are my both my mother-in-law and father-in-law, and of course Mrs. Yakashami. These are the children's grandparents. Oh, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Jackie. I'm actually neighbor catty corner to Nan's house. You know where Nan lives? I live next door to Nan. Well, Jackie, it is so nice to meet you. And you have a rose bush? I'm trying, put it that way. It's not exactly easy to keep up with a rose bush. Oh, I know. It is a work and effort. It's very, let's just say, it requires a lot of work to keep a rose bush. They wilt very easily. Oh, they do that. By the way, Jackie, if you know anything about rose bushes, send your info my way. I'm always trying to perfect my rose bush. Okay, thank you, Mrs. Yakashami. By the way, this Japanese tea is excellent. Whatever herbs you put into it, I feel so, I feel so good. It is very good, said Mrs. Yokoshami. Well, I'm just leaving. I just wanted to pop in, and I came at the right time, I guess. Yes, Jackie, you sure did, said Grace. I hope you have a good day, said Jackie. Oh, and likewise, said Grace. Wow. So, do you normally have neighbors pop in nowadays? Said Mom. Dad? Not really, but well, actually, we do. Between Nan and now Jackie, I guess you could say we do. How's your cold, Nan? Nan, there's Nan, just speaking the double. Aw, Nan, why don't you sit down for Japanese tea? They, I guess I was wrong. I, my neighbors do stop over. It's nice to see you, Nan. Well, I'm a little under the weather. I just wanted to stop over and say hi. Oh, really? You're not feeling good either? Everybody was sick. Oh my goodness. Well, I just wanted to see if what how everybody is. I have to stay home from work because I have a cold. I'm getting what they call that head cold that's going around. Oh, really? Yeah, I have it too. Would you like Japanese tea? Said Mrs. Yakashami. Actually, could I have some, please? If it could help my cold, that would be great. Well, why, certainly. Have some Japanese tea. I hope it cures your cold. As Nan wipes her nose. I'm only going to stay for a minute. I got to get home and rest. Doctor's orders. Okay, you listen to the doctor, said Grace. I've already had this round before. I wonder if my kids are coming down with something because they came home immediately and went to sleep. Oh boy. All right. Well, that's a reason to want to be concerned because if they're sleeping like that, that might mean something, said Nan. As a nurse from Cox Medical, as always, listen to the nurse. If they're sleeping now, that could mean something. That might mean that they're coming down with something. Might not mean anything at all either, said Nan. Oh, I hope it means nothing. Okay, the Japanese tea is the trick, said Nan. Thank you, Mrs. Yakashami. It's perfect. Well, we have a little plan, a game plan for both you and Michael, said Grace, his mother in law, Adrian. We got you a room for the not the 13th, not the 14th, but for the 15th, the 14th and the 15th. A room at the Waterfall Hotel. What night is it? The 15th and the 16th, the weekend. And it's for you and Michael to just stay overnight at the Waterfall Hotel. And all you have to do is go to the front desk and they'll tell you what room you're going to have. We already paid for the room, both your father in law, Tom, here, and me, myself, your mom, mother in law. We paid for it. You are going on a romantic escape for one night, and we decided after seeing both of you overworked, you need a night away. We got the kids. Mrs. Yakashami is going to help me out with the kids. And we have Jessica here. And what about Kelly? Kelly will be here. And since you have a substitute here, she'll be here. So we will be in good hands. Don't you worry. Oh boy, I so need this. I need a break. Me and my husband need a break. This is exactly what we need. Thank you, Mom. I just wanted to tell you now. what the plans are so that you don't plan anything for the 15th and the 16th. Okay, Mom, you just won my heart over. I'm about to fall over. I'm so excited. Oh, thank you so much, Mom. So, the Waterfall Hotel, as you know, that was the closest hotel I can get. Now, I got 2 tickets for the theater. You could decide on going to any of the theater events. There's a couple things showing. Oh, I love it. I love it. You don't do anything for yourselves oftentimes. That's why we got the tickets ahead of time. So you can pick whatever show is playing at the time, or it, you could go to any show you want at the theater house in Branson on Highway 76, not that far from Smith and Motors and Rentals, of course. So you get to see where your office is from one of the locations. But you're not allowed to go to work and really leave it up to us to take care of the kids. The object of this is for you to relax and rest up and just take it easy, okay? Oh, it sounds perfect. Oh, I'm so happy. I love this already. Yes. We decided after seeing you passed out on the couch that we had enough. We're both going to take it easy for a while, at least for this night alone. And there'll be many more times to escape, but right now, this is the first step in the right direction. We can't have our son get sick like that. We can't have you get sick. Nan, you're up next. You're on deck. Yeah, you're going to get me a room at the Waterfall Hotel? You never know, Nan. You never know. We might end up doing that. Well, I need to get a boyfriend. Whatever happened to Jared? We're just dancing partners. He's just somebody fun to dance with. He's so fun. Oh, that's good. At least you have a dancing partner. Yeah, he's more like a dancing companion. Speaking of which, my cousin George is coming into town for a teachers conference, and it's more like he's a Westerner. He's from Globe, Arizona. He's going to stop in to see us. He's coming in for a teachers conference in Branson, and he will be in next week. So, sometime towards the middle of uh, it's the 20, I think it's the 21st or 22nd of February. So just keep in mind he's going to be stopping to visit. He is flying in for the teachers conference. He already has a hotel room where we're going to have him over for dinner. So just want to give you a heads up. For those of you that know him or don't know him, I'll tell you more about that later. Oh, that's it for me. I'm getting burned out and tired already. I'm sleepy. I woke up too early. So I'm going to get to sleep for a little bit since the kids are asleep. What about Josiah? Did you feed him? Oh, I I have to wean him off. I've decided that I'm going to wean him off and bottle feed him. So he's starting to be bottle fed now. Oh, that's good. That will be a lot easier for everybody. Bottle feeding him is going to be the way it goes. Yeah, he might not like it at first, but he's going to be okay, said Mom. Oh, well, I've already got to that point where bottle feeding him is the option. I decided that it's better to wean him off. So you can bottle feed him. There's a bottle, and it will work out fine. As far as that goes, Josiah is going to be okay. Melissa's already down for a nap still, but I think the kids should be still sleeping. It's just the other 2 kids went to bed, so I guess we're okay for now. The rest of the kids, or the adult kids, the ones that are working, I guess they're still working. Yeah, I think Kelly's still working, but I think Kelly's going to take some time off the rest of the day because she said she has some things she has to do. So we're going to let her go early. Okay, so it's going to be Jessica and Michelle, and I know Jessica just got in the door, so it'll be just Jessica tonight for overnight. and then she'll be relieved by Michelle in the morning. So that's it for now. Mrs. Yokoshami says, "Oh, darling, I love you so much. Go get your rest. I have the kids. I have everything planned with both Adrian and Tom. We have the whole plan covered for dinner. Since we're not going to have sushi for the night on Valentine's Day, we're going to have it tonight. We're going to have just rice and sushi and seaweed salad as planned. So why don't you get your rest? We're going to go ahead and get the sushi and get it ready. The rice will be out, the kids will be up, and we'll have our sushi tonight instead. We'll start out our early Valentine's Day plans tonight." Oh, that would be perfect. That'll be exactly what we need. And Nan left and went home to go to bed. Oh, okay. That's good. Okay, everybody else, let's disperse. Thank you so much, Mrs. Yakishami, as always. That's a perfect idea to kick off Valentine's Day. By the way, I'm looking forward to seeing what both Elijah and Jenny have planned for my anniversary. They have me in suspense. Oh, you have no idea how much they worked hard on this. They're so excited to show you their gift. They are gifted, and they've worked hard on it. It's surprising. They want to surprise you. They love you so much, Grace. Oh, I love them so much too. And I'm sure their dad is going to be excited to see the surprise too. Oh, indeed, indeed. I can't wait. I hope the Japanese tea helps with what is left of that cough. Oh, I do too. I'm sleepy right now. Well, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to make you tired and sleepy so you can nap and rest. I'm going to look and see what's going on with Josiah, said Mrs. Yakashami. I'm going to look out for Melissa too. I'm going to help Michelle out. I'm going to help him out. Oh, you don't need to do all this. Oh, but I have to. I like spending time with Kelly. I like spending time with Michelle. The girls enjoy my time. We talk about Japan. We talk about the kimono. The girls are very smart. They talk about going to Five Below. I talk about Japan. So we swap ideas. So what? Oh, that's neat. As Grace chuckles, and of course the story goes on about how they have trade secrets. And it is an enjoyable conversation. As the conversation wraps up, Grace tumbles into bed as Michael comes in the door. He says, "Where's Grace?" Well, she just tumbled into bed. And of course, Michael chases after her as he goes into bed and hugs his wife. And he said, "I missed you so much." And Grace said, "Oh, thank you so much. I missed you so much too, honey. I love you."